Hello, welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. I want to show you guys something. We're in Greymoor right now. I'm over here. So I noticed in the Hunter's Journal there was where is it? Here. There's this section of like 4 guys that come right after these new types of craw bugs that I found. And I'm thinking, okay, I have got to be missing something in Greymoor then, right? So I come over here, I start investigating the craw area, and I'm in this little building. I come down below to the bottom floor. I hear these noises, and there's a door here. This is a door, obviously, right? So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to poke around Greymoor for a bit until I can figure out what's going on. And that's my plan. That's my plan for today. I have a plan. It's nice to have a plan sometimes. I don't know if there's actually a way in this room or in this building. The door's right there. So maybe that's meant to be the exit from somewhere else. I'm gonna poke every inch of Greymoor until I find out where I need to go for this. This is the arena. They wouldn't hide a breakable wall in the arena, right? Oh. That's weird. The camera's doing something weird there. Bonk. Nothing. Okay. Maybe if I do this? No. Maybe the camera's not supposed to be doing that. Maybe that's actually just a glitch, or... No, maybe it's not a glitch. Maybe it's like a weird oversight kind of a thing. It's like I cram myself in the one corner and the camera starts freaking out. I don't think that's so unbelievable. Alright, you. I don't know if I've ever seen these guys get void touched either, which is weird. Okay, nothing going on over here. This is the way to Verdania, isn't it? I don't think they would hide a secret to Greymoor in Verdania, right? Sadness. Or maybe they would, I don't know. I was wandering around to the Memoriam because I thought maybe I would find something there. But I didn't find anything. What I did see, though, was I saw there was that board with the Choral Commandment on it that said, oh, you know, all these areas are ready to be remembered. And then the one that was tracking Verdania said it was destined to be forgotten, which is just sad. It's a sad detail now that I know what Verdania means, because I probably read that before, and I just didn't know what Verdania was. That's right, this is all that there was over here. A bench. I bet the layout of this place matches up with the dream world or the memory world that I was in. And I just can't identify it. Nope. I want to do that, thank you. This is a really tall room. Alright. Well, later guys. You got clovers growing around there. Was that there before? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to keep hugging this wall. And I'll see if I can figure it out. There was an area with the knives that I found. See, that's what I wanted to avoid. I wanted to avoid getting hit by the rat. Interesting. So, okay, nothing here. Maybe if I go up here. Hi there. Boink, bonk. Yeah, there's this area. This is where I found the trifold pin, I think, is what it's called. I like that noise. Dink, dink, dink. There's, okay, nothing here. Maybe if I keep going upwards? No. Maybe there's something up here next to the Weaver place? I'm just gonna keep hugging the one wall. This is how they do it in the labyrinths. You just hug one wall until you eventually find the way out. Okay. 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 Nothing was found. Now I'm going to hug the ceiling and the left wall. I don't see anything suspicious. And anything here? Maybe. I'm going to keep moving. Bonk, 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 bonk. What am I missing? Am I supposed to swim under the dock, maybe? No, there's nothing here. Swim underneath this dock? Over here? This building? Weird. Really weird. I'm so... like, this is a really... this is a puzzler for me, you know? Because I'm like... I would think it would be difficult to find... or I would think it would not be difficult to find an entire new area with a new set of enemies. But I don't know what else could be hiding 4 entire types of enemies from the same area. Because that's what this has to be, right? Is this has got to be 4 enemies right next to each other. We've got to be somewhere in either Greymore or Sinner's Road, because that's where we are. It's weird that they put the craws after the flame enemies, though. That is kind of weird. Maybe I'm supposed to come up from below? I'm supposed to like find something in the ceiling in the far fields, and I come up here to exit at Craw Lake. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't feel like trying that right now. I'm still here. I wanna explore this place as much as I can first. Plunk. Okay, we've got water, craw bug, craw bug. There we go. No, still nothing. Okay. Let me get up here then. Let me see what's on the left side of this room. That guy again. Didn't I just fight you? Alright. Alright. Get out of here. There might really truly be nothing to see. Nothing to find here. Okay. Let me bounce up here then. Boing, 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 boing. Climb. If I go high enough here, maybe? See, look, that's not a different enemy. That's just the old enemy, and he's void kissed. He's got the kiss of death. You know. This is where I found the spool fragment, I think. Someone fell on the spikes. Ooh, what's this? Hey! Look at that. Alright, this has got to be it. Goodbye, rat. Another secret area. A secret area within a secret area? What was I supposed to see here? Oh, I'm at sticks. Heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Alright. That's a shortcut I'll take. Heck yeah. Look at this. Well, maybe it's not much of a shortcut, but it's a way to get to sticks easier. I don't have to go through Sinner's Road every time. Yo, Sticks, you alright? Sticks, that you back there? Oh, there you are. Hi. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go see what else there was to see down here. Bonk. 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 Where am I going right now? Shell shards? I'm full on shell shards, which is funny. That's a creature. Hello, creature. let's see. Once roused, the bug will crash its steely shell into walls, floors, and foes. Nice. That was a rare enemy. Is that all there is to see? Is just this room with shell shards in it? This is a really shelly room, though. This can't be it, then. Alright, fine. Oh, look at you. Tending to the morsels is a delicate task and requires much patience. Let me toil for you, mistress, under your exquisite protection. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess next up I'm going to far fields. That's the sound of the void. I was like, what's that noise? Oh, it's just the void. It's just the horrific void of amalgamation of conglomerated people smushed together. It's whatever. Boink. Interesting. Now if I go over here, alright, now I need to hug the right wall, because that's probably where I'm going to find a secret wall to get underneath Greymore. This is just a divot, this is not a secret. We got a secret in here. Oh, this is... I'm already at this area, okay. Let me see. I need to get to the ceiling. What does this say? Despite the haunting of its shell, it has not been overcome with aggression. Its desire to flee remains too strong. Okay, so... I'm looking at the ceiling, I don't see anything. Anything special? Ow! It's mean. I just want to get up to the thing, dude. Alright, what's that say? There is surprising strength hidden in their thin, elegant limbs. It would be a pleasure to ride upon it. Like a horse? I could see that happening, yeah. Let's see. There's something to grab onto up here. Yeah. Hello, guy. See, if I just smack him enough times, he'll die. And the fight will be over. Okay, I think if I come this way and I investigate the ceiling right here, that's a pretty likely candidate for where I'm wanting to go, because it's directly underneath that door. Even though this area was like, this was a completely, this area served a completely different purpose. I thought this was the bench for the fight with Carmelita. And that's it, you know? I might be right. I'm not finding anything suspicious. That's disappointing. Let's go check up on Gilly while we're here. What was over here? This was another room. I'll explore that room in a second. Oh. Gilly left. I guess the Colosseum itself is probably this way, huh? But I just can't get to it because the door is locked and I only got to do it in the memories. That's sad. Nothing. Okay. What do we have over here? 1 second, please. We're back. Let's find Gilly. Gilly, where are you? Gilly. I forget what was in this room. Was it just a fight? I think it was a fight and like maybe there was a memory locket here. Speaking of memory lockets, I have a whole bunch of them that I haven't spent yet. I have 7, yeah. And it's just because I didn't want to spend them on the crests I don't use, you know. Which I don't think that's too crazy to do, you know. But I just have the extras, so I might as well spend them at this point in the game, you know. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Let's see. Let's look at our crests. What do we got? I only have 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I must be missing 1 memory locket. Okay. Maybe I'll try the Crest of the Hunter for a while, because, you know, I don't think I gave it much of a chance after I got my first new crest. I just kind of said, oh, I got something different. I like it better now. And that's it. So I'll probably put my memory lockets into the Hunter's Crest. And I'll play with it for a while. See how it goes. Well, my investigation of the craw bugs did not go well. I'm right here. And I never found anything helpful. I don't think they would put anything just in this random wall right here, right? Maybe I need to... Okay, you know what? I'm changing my crest. Putting on the Hunter's Crest. We are unlocking these. Alright, let's do this. Putting on Pompillo. And, I don't know. Down red can be Flint Slate, because I like that one. Then we're gonna keep the same ones we had for the Wanderer's Crest. And then the blue... Yeah, for the blue ones, and then the yellow ones. We will put on the blue... The blue-yellow tools. It's a little bit slower. Feels a little funny, but that's alright. It'll just take some getting used to. Alright, I'm going back to the room. I'm going back to this room. This room. The suspicious room. There's gotta be a way to open this door, right? Do you like music? Do you like this song better? Yeah? What if I play this song? No, that'll just call the beastlings. This is so suspicious, though. How can there not be anything here? Hup. Bonk. Bonk. Smack. 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 No, nothing. I feel like maybe there is supposed to be something up here? I don't know. Boing, 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 boing. Maybe one of these other doors is supposed to open? I thought these were all windows. Maybe this up here is supposed to open. Or maybe this is the top. This is just the outside of that top area with the lever. That's what would make sense to me. You know what, I might start looking on my own and then come back. Give me a moment, we'll see what happens. Hello, check this out. I found something. Up here, there's a little thingy. Oh, it's the last memory locket, look at that. Alright, I guess I'll go unlock all of the slots then. Let's see what happens, if anything special happens. Change crest. Let's change to this one. Unlock. No, put the compass back on, please. Thank you. Cool. Cool. Now I'm going to the beast crest. And there we go. I'm all out of memory lockets. I wonder... Okay, since I've fully upgraded my crests, I now wonder if I could... I can't reach me here. I now wonder if I could go to Ava, and if she'll say anything special about it. Which means I want to go back to Bone Bottom, please. Please and thank you. Zoom. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. I feel so slow without the Silk Speed anklets on. It feels so much slower. Oh, I missed. Weave Nest Atla. Where's Ava? She was to the right. This way, yeah. What do we got? Hello. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature that I may offer clarity. Ooh, now what? Oh. Okay. Evolved the Crest of Hunter. Strike enemies repeatedly to become focused, making needle attacks deadlier. Heighten focus with additional strikes and further increase lethality. Okay, interesting. Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell. A being truly unbound to aid your growth has proved a grand task even for one as limited as me. As my last act, permit me to ask a final selfish request. Your talents have provided great benefit, Eva. What is it you desire of me? Only to have my own soul, my own memories bound within your shell. as you have done with those others throughout these lands. I would not define it as a crest within you, but my small strength may still grant a final boon. You ask to be subsumed? No, your mind would cease to be in any independent sense. I know, and still I seek it gladly, to be united with one unbound. This is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages had almost made me forget. Dear lady, would you grant me this request? Okay, sure. By your grace I am at last broken from my fate. Gladly I accept your union, Ava. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. Ooh, is this the final crest? Kind of? Kind of a... Or is it a Vesta crest? Ava's art, Silksong. Ava's soul and strength reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting at a bench. That's nice. Ooh, and I got the achievement for it. And she's gone. Can I see her in my... Yeah. Essence of a being merged within. That's a cool upgrade. Sad for Ava, though. She deserved better. Oh, it regenerates fast. That's incredible. Okay. Heck yeah. Well, I guess I got that. I guess I'll go continue my search in Greymore. I keep finding things that I'm not looking for. Which is funny. Because, like, I'm happy to find these things, but I'm also frustrated because I'm stumped by this other thing that I can't figure out. Okay, I might pause it here again and see where I go from here before I come back. Hi, I found my way to Belhart, and this gramophone is at the store. It says the Citadel crafted some marvelous machines, and this looks to be one of its finest, apparently sent by some creepy slitherer hidden away up there, for sale only to you. This is from the guy? What's his name? The Vault Keeper? A fine purchase you've made. Allow us a moment and we'll get it set up in your bell home. A gift? That's kind of him. Actually. Huh. Well, now I need to save up again because I don't have enough money for the hot tub. And I still have a tool to buy. There's the gramophone. And now I can listen to these. Huh. I can put that on. That's nice. And now I can go to sleep. Yeah. It's so cozy in here, actually. Hold on. This is nice. The beating heart kind of throws it off a bit, but it's alright. Okay. That's enough of that. Back to playing the game and finding the secrets. That was cool though. Guys, I think we lost another one. Okay, what is the deal with the flies? What was that? No. Man, the architect. You were chill. You were awesome. What's this? Pristine core. What's this? Intricate internal mechanism of a cogwork bug can be broken into individual shell shards. Dude. I'm not doing that. You serious? Can I put it in my bell home? I'd rather put it in my bell home. I can't go in this door anymore. Man. Okay. In case you were wondering, I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I just kinda started wandering and I'm just finding things, so I guess that's where we're at right now. Is just I'm wandering and trying to get lucky and find something interesting. Something to make me feel like I'm making progress. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna come back in a minute when I have done it again. Just you wait. Hi, I'm back in Sinner's Road, and this is the chef area. I get the feeling something's gonna happen. That Lugoli? Are they cooking Lugoli? They're cooking Lugoli. What's that up there? There's something up there. Ooh, okay. A secret. Let's go. What the heck? These are all pickled foods. That must be Lugoli. From you all. Shells to soak and define. Preserved, remembered. This holy taste. Essence, true essence. Farloom's soul. Farloom's flavor. For you all. From you all. Huh. This guy had issues. Strange. These guys aren't gonna fight me, I guess. I thought they would've. Okay, well. Interesting. Okay. I guess this means I'll go back to my search. I'll see you in a bit. Hey. There's nothing here, but I have a theory. So, I remember that quest that I went on when I got cursed by the witch, right? That was like a super interesting quest. There were a lot of unique interactions with it, and it was all around just really cool. Really cool experience. So the thing I'm thinking of, my theory is that maybe if I were to become cursed, and then if I beat the game, maybe that would complete the ending that I'm missing in the achievements, you know? That might be it. And if that's the case, if I'm right about that, then that's going to be difficult, I think, because when you have the Witch Crest, your silk is limited, you can't heal, and or at least while you're cursed by the Witch Crest, you can't do those things. You have those limitations. I wonder. Though it's got to be possible, right? Because I could activate that quest at any point in time that I wanted. After I found the little baby root. You know, the little thing. So I could theoretically just get all the way to right before the final battle of the game. Then I could activate the quest to become cursed, And then, if I beat the game with the Witch Crest on, maybe something different would happen. Because then I would be binding Grandmother Silk while still having that parasite. And that can't be good, right? That can't be good for anybody. That's just a thought that I had. And I might give it a try. I might want to try and make that happen. But the thing is, like, to do that I would have to start over from the start of the game, right? And on top of that I would also have to do the fight, which would be a challenge, but I think I could do it. So I might have to do that on my own, if that's the case. What I might do is I might play through the game again on my own, and then eventually, when I get to the point where I can do it, I'll come back and I'll start recording again. Just for the final fight, to see if that's an actual ending. But because that would take a while to play through the game again, I might end up postponing that video for a while. You know? You know what I mean? I'm just aimlessly wandering right now. Just so you know. Just so you understand. The worm ways. I'm pretty sure I've explored everything there is to see here. Did the big guy respawn? I can go look at that. See if that happened. Hello. Oh. Craglite. Infant form of the more formidable Cragler. Interesting. I didn't expect you to exist. If left to grow, these young bugs will fight for dominance until only one remains. Interesting observation, Hornet. Slowly but surely filling out the journal. Okay, well, I've shared my thoughts. I'm gonna break off here and come back, resume the episode in a minute when I find something cool. Hi, I'm back. I'm back because I just kind of wanna talk. I wanna yap. And I don't remember if I had already talked about this, but the thing with the lifeblood here, with the plasmium essence, this entire thing. I remember in Hollow Knight 1, there was the area in the, what was it called? The Ancient Basin. It was like around where you fought the broken vessel. There was an area that was filled with orange pustules. Infection-filled orange pustules. And eventually, those orange pustules were also in the... They were also in the crossroads. And they became the infected crossroads, right? Xylitol, are you okay? Buddy? Dear one, life for all. Life for you. A source. Who's the dear one? What do you mean? Anyway, I kind of have a theory. So what if the infection in Hollow Knight was a combination of both the light from the radiance and also whatever the heck is happening here with the plasmium? Farloom shall quickly learn the curse of this substance. What benefits it provides can be swiftly outweighed. What I imagine must have happened was the radiance started haunting people's dreams, so it would appear to people, or it would appear to bugs in their dreams, and they would lose themselves that way. But also the physical infection, the physical manifestation of the infection, might have just been from the lifeblood thing. The radiance used, the lifeblood used plasmium as a catalyst to more effectively spread the infection and spread her own influence through Hollownest. That's what I'm thinking. That's gotta be the case, right? Because look at this. This is insane how uncannily similar all of this is to the orange infection of Hollownest. Now, I don't know if that means the plasmium itself can dream, or what. But in any case, it seems like they've combined. They've become one thing in that game. And now, if that's the case, actually I should say, the fact that plasmium does this in the first place, the fact that lifeblood spreads and infects like this, it makes sense why it was apparently a taboo to use it in the culture of Hollow Knight 1, you know? Like, it makes sense why that would be the consensus there. I'm going to die if I'm not careful. But yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. I just think that's, I don't know. This is a cool detail. This is a cool little detail that they decided to add to this game that I think helps to clarify, you know, that little bit of lore from Hollow Knight. Hi. Like, what's the deal with the orange stuff? How did it manifest physically while also being a sickness born from dreams? Well, that's the thing about this game. It gives you a whole bunch of answers, question mark, that we got from Hollow Knight, but also many questions. I have many questions. Okay. Hello, apparently this harp isn't activated, so I'm going to activate it. Alright, check this out. What's this say? Sister Spider, husk bound to branch, watch over these bugs, passing safe, warded by fear, no longer your meal. Okay. Did I really not activate this one? Oh no, I just need to activate it every time I want to read it, I guess. I guess I'm stupid. Okay, that was all. Hi, it's been 1 second. Look who it is. We got Seth. Hello. Oh, hello again. This time I most certainly do recognize you. It is a pleasure to bump into you here deep in this serene wood. Do you have a name like I do? Would you share it with me? Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps? No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather some up before venturing on. I've learned, too, that traveling is not without its dangers, but I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. It's curious the way our instincts can guide us with such precision. Where are you going, Seth? Alright. Dude, Seth's just a chill guy, I don't know. Neat. Alright. Yeah. Look who I found. It's the Sentinel. Hello. You're sleeping? Gilded One, what remained of the Citadel has been torn apart by the black threads. Still you keep to your duty? While voices still fill the great chambers, the sacred task of the Sentinels continues. To defend, to protect. Oh, and that's it? You disappear? Alright. Interesting. This is just a random dead-end hallway. I didn't think I'd find you here. Interesting. Alright, well, that's cool. Hi, check this out. Boom. Secret. Alright, what's this? Ooh, chairs. It's the chair room. What horrors await in the chair? Oh, I really don't like the chairs, actually. I dislike the chairs. There's so many chairs. Holy. Why are you in... Why are the flies in... Why are the flies in cages? I just found a secret breakable wall in the wall. Oh no. Oh, there's so many dead bugs, dude. Hi, friend. Coral Commandment. That's the last one. Okay. Alright, let's see what this is. Must we? Please. Why this pain? To devote eternal. To serve beyond shell. Remember my voice. What? Remember my voice? What does that mean? Who's speaking here? Wait. Is that... No, hold on. Is that... Thank you. Thank you for calling attention to yourself. Was that Grandmother Silk speaking? She doesn't want the bugs to do this? That would be insane. That would be so cool if she's actually not awful. And this is just like collateral damage of her being awesome, you know, like a god or whatever. Is there anything to hear in this room? Please, please remember. What? Please remember. Help. Help? Help! Dude, what? More. Tell me more. No. Holy cow, dude. Man, the White Ward just gets creepier every single time I come back. Eternal? No. Please remember. Man, I hate having to wait for my silk to recharge every time. Dude, this is insane. This room is amazing. Well, I mean, for lore reasons. It's not amazing for any other reason. Okay, I'm bringing the Coral Commandment to the collector. Alright, and we're gonna put it in my bell home. Bellheart. Zoom. Here we go. Zoom. Oh, look at that. That's so satisfying, too. That's amazing. I love that. I love that so much. The silk. Recharge. Ah, it leaves it on, too. I'm keeping this on forever, actually. I need to go to the guy down here, actually. Hello. Hello, Relic Seeker. Ah, I smell something on you, heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? Yes. What does it say? Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have. Thank you for the money. What does this say? Okay. Choral Commandment. Tattered Decree of the Citadel. Bug of voice grown hoarse or shell fallen frail, you have been selected for duty most sacred. Become our light, our guide in darkness, that others worthy may climb to join the holy song. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, that's insane. Yes, yes, this is a mighty collection indeed. So many relics safely piled up in here, nice and safe. I've done so well to gather it all up. If your collection pleases you, some acknowledgement of my own contribution to its growth is not undue. Pah! Is it gratitude you seek? I will allow you to keep viewing my collection. That is gratitude enough for what little you've given me. Brother. It's my culling, it is to gather the relics of the past. Look at my collection if you fancy. Stained by history. Whispers of the dead. Keep them close. Relics precious and fragile. The past's long shadow. Keep them safe. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got more White Ward lore, as terrible as that place is. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to leave it here. And I might not make another episode for a while. The next episode of Silksong I make might be me trying to go for the witch, beating the game with the curse of the witch, with the parasite, to get, I'm going to call it the witch ending. A hypothetical witch ending that I don't know if it actually exists. I'm going to try for that eventually. But it might take a while because the game is not short. Okay? And of course I'm going to play the Sea of Sorrow DLC when it comes out. I hope it comes out soon, because, man, I'm sick of waiting. But thank you very much for watching, and this will be it for Silksong for now. So, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.